What the businesses, YouTube's done me selves, bro. We back at it again today. Take this to topics. Just imagine being a therapist, bro. Just imagine being a therapist, especially someone in your 20s, bro. When you become a therapist, I feel like you're just listening to like everybody's problem and it all probably sounds the same. From 20-year-olds to 30-year-olds to 40-year-olds, etc., etc. It's just all the same thing, bro. Just people seeking validation or meaning in their life. And to be real, I feel like a therapist is just an adult moderator, bro. Just someone to keep track of people to make sure that they don't lose their minds. And people come to them because, you know, they don't have people that's going to give them logical advice or advice that they feel is going to be helpful. And then they get mad at their therapist when the therapist don't give them personal advice. So you can't really please people for real. So I feel like if you're a therapist, bro, like especially when you're listening to everyone's problems, eventually to a certain point, it's got to all sound the same. Like you guys are all just looking for meaning and purpose, and you want me to give you the answers. And really, I'm only hearing out what you got going on. I'm trying to do my best to make sense of it, or at least help you make sense of it. And no, I'm not a therapist, bro, but I can only imagine. I feel like that's like the easiest job. That I'm like a guidance counselor, bro. Just sit there and listen to people say the same thing over and over again. And I take this because I had a friend that was like talking about her therapy and stuff like that. And I always found like women love going there and hoping that, I guess, the therapist's gonna talk to them like their best friend, but they not. They're just there to make sure you is not crazy, bro. And if you is crazy, we locking you down, bro. Yeah, after a certain age, I feel like, you feel me, if you start showing certain traits, people definitely gotta be on that, because you never know, you know what I mean? People do serious, crazy things out here, all off emotion and off impulse, so. But therapist, bro, is always gonna, it's never gonna be your friend, associate, or none of that, bro. It's just someone to monitor you, bro. And they write notes. People are like, why they write notes? Because I hear so many different things. I gotta just keep track of who I'm talking to and what we talked about last time, or else we're gonna repeat ourselves. Because remember, they're not your friends, so it's not like they remember everything. People want them to remember certain issues, but think about this. As a therapist, I'm seeing people in and out, in and out, in and out. And after a while, it probably all sounds like the same thing. You know, you're all chasing the same thing. Just different ages, see it differently because of maturity and whatnot. Yeah, man. Being a therapist, bruh, man, if you need a therapist in your 20s, go to them. But don't think that they're just going to give you the answers, bro. They're just going to give you assist. They're just going to give you answers and do the best to help you do your thoughts so you can get whatever you're chasing. Because they don't really know, or they don't know what you might not be telling them. So just keep that in the back of your mind. But, man, bro, that's all me so. But I just want to talk about that real quick. And just know, bro, I'm here, though. But I'm gone, though.